Abeiku Santana.
OKFM 101.7.
Entrepreneurs ye de wo ana yesua mama mfasa question ma me senior lecturer Dr. Kwame Adom akwaba Dr. Makwaba
Abeiku dasi na ya chietiafo nyina nso
chietiafo ejiwo so na Madam Patience Kamasah, welcome.
Thank you.
Yes, Madam Patience Kamasah is the CEO of Part Kamasah Farms. She's 38 years of age. She comes from the Volta region, Whole West, and she had a NVTI grade 1 and 2 and advanced part 1. She's very passionate about farming and also helping the society. Her passion for farming and desire to help the society drove her to start Part Kamasah Farms, which is a 22-acre farmland located at Chito. If you know Chito, Awudome, near Ho, that is Whole West. It's one of the best lands for rice and vegetable cultivation. The farm is actually situated at Chito Povi in Whole West district of the Volta region. The farm currently has acquired 22 acres of land, 18 acres used for rice farming and 4 acres of farmland for vegetable farming. Patience Kamasah from Part Kamasah Farms was honored at the 2020 Young Entrepreneurs Award as the Agri-Business Entrepreneur of the Year. Now, rice has become Ghana's second most important food staple after maize, reducing the risks for developing common illness such as cancer, heart diseases, and arthritis because of the selenium and manganese nutritional content. So in the year 2019, 33.5% of labor force in Ghana was absorbed by the agriculture sector. The agri sector grew from 2.9% in 2016 to 6.1% in 2017, and that is a growth of 4.8% in 2018 and projected to grow at 6.9% the following year. The agricultural value added is the net output of the sector from 2018, which is $11.98 billion US. It is yababa twetwe nkomo e dia fa eye farming aye nuabai ewuramu. But me question me busa Dr. Kwame Adom, entrepreneur ye de wo ana yesua
abe asemwe ya dwendwen home rebi atwam eye mienu ebinom agitum se ye de wo ye nuanom kwofo e wo sa gidie no se entrepreneurs ye de wo enti wo maame ewo ana se wo maame di dwane ade no nso sua efiri ho ena fa baabi no nso ye gitum se ye sua enti na nye se ye de wo nko a na emom no wo betimi a kire obi ama na be entrepreneur two ni nyina no ye dispute the right or wrong. And so be claim say entrepreneurs are born. You can disagree with the person.
Nancy ubeshia mebunu obi akasa I'm entrepreneur, me entrepreneur. Na me busa say entrepreneur for grow money was o ma does wo krum apa o.
True. I had to say enkofo afa say sell to say we entrepreneur. And you know but the truth is say entrepreneurs take calculated risk, and the risk now we taking in the fact that your business can fail, because business failure is eminent the entrepreneur's life. And the obia or nama bontino on your she no friend who entrepreneur no and then so businessmen and entrepreneurs no more. Businessmen obi wa oti say ye ton we wa haya no wa fa bia so no so ton.
Okay, then the mami busa Patience Kamasah. You are an entrepreneur in agribusiness. What motivated you to venture into agriculture instead of many feminine friendly jobs as an entrepreneur? The doctor says that it's a calculated risk because your business can fail, and as a woman, as a lady, going into farming and in large commercial farming, the risk involved. What motivated you?
I agree with Doctor. Yes, the risk is there. By then, we all learn something in life that challenges are not there to destroy you, but to build you up. You learn and you focus. You learn your mistake and you corrected the mistake. Then you move on. As a lady, I'm a caterer by profession. I work with former General Secretary of NDC, Dr. Obeda Samoa. Work with the brother. Work in so many places. But you know, sometimes when you venture into business, you realize that it will be fetching you more than depending on somebody's job. Are you with me? So that is the reason why I decided to go into agriculture. It wasn't easy from the beginning. It wasn't easy. But as you are failing or you are facing challenges, that will make you get up strongly and face the challenges, and this is what is making me stronger.
There's a saying that when you see a successful person, don't ask them the secret to their success, but ask them the challenges that they have overcome. What has been some of the challenges and how did you overcome the challenges?
Seriously, the first challenge I faced when I started this project, when my 4 acres of rice burned into ashes.
Burn?
Yes, bushfire.
Oh.
Destroy all my farm. Just a second. So a lot of people were, will you want to do it again? I said yes. I said because of this, from 4 acres, I will move to 15 acres. So they were surprised.
Tell us about your farms, Pat Kamasah farms. Tell us about the farms. What do you grow and how long have you been in existence? Do you export or you produce for local market or local consumption?
I started the farming 2018. When I moved from Accra to Volta region, I searched for a job. I'm not getting a job. And I decided that we have a beautiful land that I can start doing something. Why can't you venture into agriculture? So the idea came and I seek support from friends and colleagues. By God's grace, they were able to support me. I started. But unfortunately, as I said, I lost the farm. But that doesn't stop me. I got up strongly and I'm still doing it. And as we speak, I do maize, I do rice, I do cassava, I do vegetable. 2019, I grow a squash vegetable. If you know squash vegetable, it's a beautiful vegetable which people from Accra used to come and buy and do exporting. But unfortunately, because of the COVID-19, we all know has dropped that going into the what do you call it, the squash vegetable, because most locally they don't know much about the squash vegetable. So far so good.
Wonderful. Do you export?
Yes, that's what I'm talking about, the squash vegetable.
Apart from the squash vegetable, do you export the other products like the rice and maize?
No.
So
locally it's not even enough for us.
So you mean there's a market for, there's demand for maize and rice, and as soon as you produce, you don't struggle in selling it?
You never struggle at all. As we speak, there's a high demand for maize as we speak.
Where do you get the market, the customers? Where do you get them from?
The customer, people from Kumasi, Accra, and within my regions. So you won't find difficult to sell your product at all. So
do they come to the farm gate to buy the products, or you have a market where you, after harvesting, you send the products to the market for customers to come and buy?
For the rice and the maize, we keep it in the house and the market women come for it. But the squash vegetable, because of the high demand, as at that time, the market women themselves come to the farm to help me harvest the squash vegetable. So for that one, they used to come to the farm and do the harvesting.
What about the cost in the farming business, the cost of production? We are told that the local rice is expensive than the imported polished rice. So how do you break even if it's expensive to produce? And that's why a lot of people import rice to Ghana.
Yes, I agree with you. The price of the local rice is very high, and doing the farming too, the cost involved is a little bit higher. But we all know, those who know about the local rice will choose local rice over the exported one because of the nutritional value of our local rice.
So the local rice is more nutritional than the imported one.
Yes. So people choose to go in for local rice than the foreign one, unless you don't know about the local rice.
Before venturing into this agribusiness, you said you're a professional caterer. You've worked with former General Secretary of the NDC, Dr. Obeda Samoa, and so you were secretary from an administrative assistant to catering. Did you have any prior knowledge in farming before you ventured into this farming business?
Yes, I may say, may my dad so rest in peace. My dad was a big time farmer. So as we were growing, we also do ghost farm. But as I'm growing,
do ghost farm?
I do go when we were young. At the age of 10, 12 years.
You were going to farm with your dad?
Yes. You have to own your own farm.
Oh, wow.
As you are helping your parents, you have to own your own farm.
That was a child labor.
Yes. No, it's not a child labor. It is not. For us, we were not taking that way because it is something that you are doing for yourself. So
and you were proud of that.
You are proud of it. You are happy. You go to farm, you look at your farm at that tender age, and you are happy.
Please, if you attend any international conference, don't say this. I beg you. Else they will not give us the loan.
Okay.
Okay,
so I have the knowledge from my dad, but I never thought of going into agriculture. By then, I look at young ladies or the youth. We are looking for white job. You want to dress neatly. You want to enter your car. Meanwhile, the money you are getting from that job is not fetching. It's not bringing any impact in your life. So I decided that, Pat, why can't you go into farming? There's nothing wrong. Even though as we speak, a lot of people, when I tell them, they don't believe. So people who wanted to see and believe.
They don't believe that you're a farmer.
Yes. So they do follow me to the farm to have a look, and from there they now believe that yes, I'm into agriculture. But mostly when you tell people, they don't believe. If you see me in my farm working, you will never recognize me. By then, I will get up, wash, dress neatly. If I sound from farm, you won't believe it.
Look at the way you are slaying, with your makeup, and you don't look like a farmer.
I'm a farmer. Trust me. One day you have to visit me.
I will definitely visit you.
Yeah.
Tell us the impact that your farming business has had on the community. Ever since you ventured into this business, have you been able to, can you tell us the impact that you have made in the community?
In fact, I'm so proud of myself because I do a lot of impact, not only within my community, but outside my communities. Both men and women. They used to come to my farm work, I pay them, and they are happy. Last week, Wednesday, I took a man to my farm to do some small work for me. So as we are walking through the farm, he was like, hey, madam, sometimes people look at me and they ask me, are you sure this farm is owned by a lady? Then he don't know the kind of mindset they have. So, oh no, it's not for her, it's for her husband. So he was scared. Maybe some people, either they will do something silly or nobody knows. So he is trying to protect my image from those people harming me, because the farm is very big. The farm is very big. So within my community, when I pay people after working for me, I feel so proud. I feel happy, at least.
How many workers do you have?
Currently, I have about 5 workers.
But part-time laborers?
They are many. They are many. Because sometimes you realize that, in Ghana, these are some of the things we are facing.
Do you, sorry for cutting you, do you package and brand your products?
Oh, no, I don't do that.
So how would we know that this is part Kamasah Farms, or this maize is coming from part Kamasah Farms, or this rice or cassava or vegetables is coming from part Kamasah Farms? You have a company. Have you thought of branding, packaging your product so that the name of your business, your company, will go beyond Chito Volta region, and people will know that there's a farm in Chito, or there's a farm at Chito in the Volta region, and it's part Kamasah Farms, for them to come and see your success story? Have you thought of that?
Yes, I did. I did when I won the Young Entrepreneur Award last year, and when I'm watching programs, I see how people are doing the packages and all that. And we know when you are in school, when you are schooling from class 1, you have to move to other classes just to achieve your goal. So I'm also learning that, I have to do it this way, and when I do it this way, this will be the end of result. So I'm thinking about that.
What about corporate social responsibility or initiative that you have done for your community? Have you supported the community in any way? Have you identified any challenge that the community is facing apart from the employment that you've given to the youth in the community? Have you in any way, because you have benefited from the community as you have stated, now you have money, you've made it. Last year I saw you. You remember?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Even you were wearing Gucci, is it Gucci and Gabbana or something, or Abosigi. What have you done for the community?
For my community, I come from a community called Dededo. Before COVID, then Tito. When you get to that community, at least, I'm not praising myself, but majority will tell you that this lady, she's doing the right thing for the community.
Specifically, what have you done for them?
You realize that even though it's a big community and sometimes some places are dark, I have to lobby and get a street light for them.
Are you a politician? You talk like a politician. Even though you're a farmer, I can smell and sense a political undertone in your voice. Let's focus on the farming before you realize you are doing campaign. The way you started, I beg you, let's focus on the farm. Because the way politicians promise heaven, to their constituents, the village, you realize I was dark, but now you are God. Let there be light, and there was light. So when dudes start coming, then you point it to president. Anyway, okay, so a cheer for your name, Madam Patience Kamasah. 2020 Young Entrepreneur of the Year. She took Agribusiness Entrepreneur of the Year, Young Entrepreneurs Award, Agribusiness of the Year. What other farming do you have in mind that your projections in future, in the nearest future? You are growing cassava, you are growing maize, you're growing vegetables, you're growing rice. Have you thought of combining animal farming to the crop farming so that, we learn this in school, agriculture, there will be a symbiotic effect, the feces of the animals, will be manure for the land. Then some of the grasses to the animals will graze or feed on it as also food, and you can sell your animals, whether goat or sheep or cattle. Then have you thought of combining other forms of farming to the crop farming?
Yes, I thought of that, and in fact I'm even putting a plan to go into orange and coconut farming, because when you think about the rice, the maize, the vegetable, I call it short-term investment. Then you, as a good entrepreneur, you have to think about the long-term investment, which will help you when you are off age. So I'm thinking of doing something that when I'm off age, I'll be able to take care of myself and the community at large.
Tell us the problems and challenges that you are facing as a farmer in terms of land acquisitions. Do you get problem with the landowners, the chiefs, and the traditional authority, and how do you manage that?
Seriously, there's a big problem. My side might not be that too much, but sometimes we used to have meetings as farmers to put our heads together, because sometimes not all the queens and the chiefs that owns land, particularly by some individuals, but you realize that these people, they have issue one way or the other with the chiefs. And most of the time when you want to do something, you have to let the chiefs know that I'm from this community, I want to do this. But once the chief is having problem with the landowner, you will find difficult to acquire the land. and sometimes you farm and they will come and destroy your farm. These are some of the challenges. So we are thinking that our chiefs and the queen mothers to put their heads together and help with the farmer, especially with the young one who are willing to do agriculture. They should help us acquire the land so that we all grow our farm product and develop this country together.
My last question, and Dr. Kwame Adom will come in and ask you your business growth strategy. As a business growth strategist and expert consultant, he will also put some questions to you and see how you are projecting your business into the future. My last question is on government. What is the support that you are getting from government? How is government supporting you? Funding, support, farming equipment. What form of support do you get from government?
Honestly, we all know the truth must be told. This government is doing everything possible to project agriculture. By then, how is this projecting affecting with the local people or the district level? And when those who have done rice farming years back, it wasn't easy. But now there's a machine called combine harvester. You ask me how many combine harvester do I have in my district? I cannot point only one. We don't have at all. So we do expect that the government should do something about machines.
So how do you harvest your rice product?
We sometimes you send the laborers to farm. After harvesting, there's a machine that you just pack it anyhow. The machine will come and do it. By then, because we don't have.
So do you hide the machine?
We hide.
So you don't have a combined harvester on your own?
Combine harvester?
Yeah.
It's very, very expensive.
How much?
I don't know the price, but it's very, very expensive. So
we can sell some of the excavators to buy combine harvesters instead of burning them. What do you think?
I'm not the right person to answer this
question. You are a politician.
I am not.
You can be a good politician.
Thank you.
Do you have any future plans?
Yes. I think those who are listening to me right now, we need help. As you are listening to me, you can come to OKFM, talk to Abeiku Santana. You get my contact from him. You support me because we cannot depend on government to give us employment.
So you need support from from corporate Ghana.
Both government and private sectors.
Okay.
So the government cannot do it alone.
Okay.
We need to help.
So
the
do you
government.
need investors? What about investors?
I need.
Okay.
I need.
So on the average, how much do you make per season? I know that Ghana, our farming is seasonal. I don't know whether you have any mechanized irrigation system that you do all year farming. Our farming has always been seasonal. So when it gets to the dry season, those who don't have irrigation farms or irrigated farms cannot produce, and that is when a cost of our products, crops becomes very expensive. Like onion, for instance, in November, onion price goes up twice as it was in the bumper season.
It will interest to note that if you have irrigation, you can do rice farming at least twice in a year.
Okay.
But as I spoke about the land issue already, where I am farming, I wish I can do the irrigation, but looking at the issues surrounding the land, I cannot do such over there. So if I should have a genuine one, of course, I should be able to do.
So now you need investors to help you with irrigation. You need a combined harvester, and what again do you need? Do you have a farmhouse?
Yes.
Okay.
And I need a tractor too.
You need a tractor?
Yes.
You don't have a tractor on your own?
No.
So everything is manual?
Yes.
Or you hire?
You hire to do it.
But you have 22 acres of land?
Yes.
And you are farming 18 acres for rice?
As you speak, as we are sitting here, I have about 9 acres of maize. as we speak.
9 acres.
Yes, as we speak.
All right. Doc.
Abe.
Mamina kasapa. Wakasapa. Na family adwuma bi amenso mani gye pa. My say enchibia. Me won sase ni bi wo de but me start here but na time here time. Enti no my twentwen so kakra. The story saying such entrepreneur bet me grow in business.
Wakan sempi free how or start here as a necessity entrepreneur. Because who say one year bibia on one kasane life no, but going forward no, here say you grow a business no, you have to grow the business. In fact, omoyati say the tree no enye we no, yeah the bro no be from so. But the question I maybe say, how do you see yourself in 5 years?
In 5 years, I see myself as the best. I want to move from the district best farmer to regional best farmer.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, what are the steps you are taking from now to get to where you want to be in 5 years?
The step have been taken since last year. So I'm doing my best to get there.
Okay. Abe, one advice I can give her as she's trying to grow, you have to take it step by step. Don't try to do a lot at the same time. You mentioned that you have some challenges. You need money, you need this, you need that, and you are not getting it. So bite what you can chew at a time. So take your growth step by step. Even though you may have large tracts of land, 22 acres or more, but in terms of developing it, take your time so that you don't waste the little money that you have. And you might not need other people's help. You also said you welcome investment or investors to come into your business. What it means is I will come and, let's say, invest in your business. We share whatever we generate at the end of the day. But some people don't want it that way. They talk about, I want investment as I need loan. Is that what you are trying to say? Your investment, is it somebody coming to take part of
as
your
a partner,
ownership, a partner, or you just need loan?
No, the two is not bad. But the two is not bad.
Yeah.
So in whatever you do to grow your business,
if you come as a partner, you take.
Yes.
If you come as a loan, you take.
So we don't have to be greedy. You don't have to be greedy. You have to allow someone to enter your life.
Are you married?
I am not married.
You are not married?
No, I'm not married.
But you are getting ready. You're on the way, right?
Yes.
Okay. Is your man also a farming enthusiast?
Honestly, he is not. But you'll be surprised that when I started this, I discussed it with him. You know, I was expecting he would say no. But then he was the one supporting me.
Oh, wonderful.
Even when I fell, I was expecting that he's going to, you can't do it again. But he's the one pushing me.
Okay, but you said you can't even supply. So it means you don't need customers. You have the customers already.
For now, the customers are rushing on us because the demand is there.
Doc, any only problem?
There be pretty or the friend of good market.
Yeah.
And in a good market, you have to do very little to make money.
Yeah.
So what you need to do is to also open up. Tell people that yes, you can come and partner with me. And if you are going to go into any partnership relationship, you need to have a written agreement.
Do you also have training opportunities for those who want to learn the farming that you can offer, some training for them?
As we speak, I had a friend from UK. He's back to Ghana for the past 4 years, I think so. When he came, I introduced this farming to him. He also came, and last week he gave my number to a lady from UK to talk to me, and people used to call me for advice depending on what they wanted to grow.
Okay.
Whatever you wanted to do, I'll give you the advice, what you should do, what you should not do.
Which vegetable sells faster and gives you more profit or returns? Which vegetable?
When I try the squash vegetable, it's very good. The okra, the garden eggs, the pepper, the tomato, whatever. It depends on the seasons.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So if you have irrigation, it will be you make more profit when
I'm
we
told
are in dry season.
I did Legon red eye chili.
Yeah,
you know, pepper. I did chili some years back. It wasn't bad, but for me, it wasn't too profitable for me. Percussion in them.
Yeah, I don't come back across. You need to study all the things that you do. The ones that are giving you more money, you pay attention. You are not just there to farm. So if the rice farm is giving you more money than the vegetables, then you divert a lot of your energy into the rice farming. So you have to assess the things that you are doing as a farmer. Don't try to be jack of all trades.
Doc Mibusano, about animal farming. I asked you about animal farming, whether you have plans of doing goat, sheep, and even piggery. We are told it's also quite lucrative.
In fact, true. I would say I'm for develop a taste for pork and yam.
Yeah.
A big business. Pork and yam.
Yeah.
Omoka okay, be more be a there, but baby pork and yam is over 30 cedis. And no cars are here.
Masala. So there's a demand, there's a market for it.
Very big market. So I don't say you can think about it.
Are you in need of staff, labor?
For now, no.
For now, no.
Yes.
Anyway, so this is where we end our conversation, interview with you. Do you want to share any final words of encouragement, any advice?
First of all, I would like to thank Almighty God for bringing me this far. It wasn't easy. Has it not because of me? I don't think I'll reach here. I thank Mr. Ajay Solomo. If you are listening, thank you very much. And also, I thank my friends out there, colleagues who are supporting me physically and spiritually. May God bless you. And to my youth, if you are not getting the collar job, kindly get small land, started something small. By the time you realize, you are there. So this is my advice to my colleagues over there.
The part of your advice that killed me, those who are supporting you physically and spiritually. Dog.
I mean,
yeah. Famno spiritually,
of course. Couldn't say, yeah, for Mudano. Do baby, no be the idea since I say, I was the one here for you. But I never about my time that I share with listeners. They say, Senio started on it. In fact, most entrepreneurs, especially women entrepreneurs, started like that. Necessity entrepreneurs. That is where you realize that if you don't do something for yourself, you'll be in trouble. But I can see that she has graduated from being necessity entrepreneur to an opportunity entrepreneur, trying to grab opportunities around where she operates. And it's a good idea for anybody who wants to be an entrepreneur. It's not always the case that you start big. No, until you start it from small place, now you have the mind of growing that small business. And I think I have to say well done to her. You are source of inspiration for a lot of people.
Pat Kamasah from Kamasah Farms from the Volta region, Whole West District, Chito, to be precise. It's a pleasure having you on our show, and I think your submission will go a long way to inspire other women who are seeking for white-collar jobs in the city to go back to the villages or the countryside and then turn things around. With your experience as a secretary to Dr. Obediao Asamoah and also having been a caterer, I think you learned a lot, and you have translated that experience into the agri-business. Congratulations once again, and thank you for spending time with us, coming all the way from the Volta region to share this success, beautiful story with our listeners. And to Dr. Kwame Adom, As always, we are very grateful for your time and the depth of your knowledge that you have, shaping and directing entrepreneurs how to sustain their business and even grow it. Now, if you're a businessman and a businesswoman and your business is stagnant, or your business is declining, or your business is not growing, or you have challenges, you need to speak with the expert in business growth strategies. And Dr. Kwame Adom, senior lecturer at the Department of Marketing and Entrepreneurship of University of Ghana Business School, will be of a tremendous help to you. You can reach Doctor on this number. Doc, share your contact with us again.
05090444136. 05090444136.
So it doesn't matter whether you have a big business or small business, medium business, from small, medium to large enterprises. Yeah. If you need a business plan, a business growth strategy, call Dr. Kwame Adom on 05090444136. 05090444136. Now when come mo brucha aya na mo je mo insurance and mo benefits na person mo be business or Ghana no. So when your business growth strategy and chiro e kwan so fast we investment e be ye work. Fred Dr. Kwame Adom on 05090444136. Pat, thank you so much. I'll visit you very soon. Expect me.
Expecting you.
I have a new off-roader vehicle. I don't know, Doc, whether you've seen that car.
No, not yet.
I have a new Defender, Land Rover Defender.
Oh, okay.
It's off-roader. I can drive to, whether mad, rocky, anywhere. So very soon you people will be seeing me on the road with this off-roader vehicle. It's Land Rover, Landy. Defender 110. 110. It's 1994 year model.
Abi.
What they say, All right. Thank you so much.